All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Nana, episode 30. Okay.
So, they set up a lot of things that could be problematic for this relationship.
Yeah, but the relationship is a go.
It is.
The ship is sailing.
And it's sailing pretty smoothly for now.
Yeah, it's been one day.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take the win. That's still something.
You know what? Yep, we smashed the bottle against the bow.
That's right.
It's taken
just
on,
like Takumi
the
smashed
oceans.
something off
Right,
screen.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, they set you up, man.
Yeah.
There you go. But that's a really good start compared to literally every other relationship she's had thus far.
So now, let's just count off the list of the things that we need to not happen. Shoji, don't come back into the show. Stay out of this, Mr. X.
That was funny.
Takumi, just, give us more catharsis, but don't cause any real problems. Nana, don't ruin a good thing.
Yeah, understand that you don't own Hachi. She is not your dog.
Nope.
Okay, that being said, Nobu, you don't really have to do too much, but also just don't do nothing.
Right, like just, the two of them can be dumb and bumble through things,
bumble
but they'll
fuck through
figure
this.
things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hachi, also, same thing. You don't have to overthink this.
You're doing great.
This is a great start.
The taking down the poster is not running away.
No.
That's making a good grown-up mature choice.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. New beginnings. Snow. Ah, yes, that line too.
Yeah. You're standing alone today.
Calling out your name.
Oh. Have we ever gotten Nana in these? Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh,
fuck.
God damn.
Okay.
Going back to this.
Yeah.
We're going to get her perspective through the 5-hour one-way conversation.
I guess so.
Oh.
Wow.
Of course he'd see her off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Baka.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. Liar. Liar.
It's for motivation. Nah. Because you know where it'd come from? Yeah.
Wow. Nope. Damn, he let that thing burn.
He said exactly what she needed.
Negotiations break up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then coming off of that, she meets Hachi. Holy shit.
Yep.
I'll bet you won't. Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
何も泣くことねえだろ。だって楽しみにしてたのに花火大会。貯金崩してまで浴衣買ったのに。
Oh.
とうとう崩したんだ、夏子のさん。上京して半年足らずで男はすでに3人目。ノブ。なのに少しも汚れない不思議な女だった。関東地方に上陸した台風11号は
Okay.
続けており、
そんなに俺たちの幸せが妬ましいか
Yeah.
気持ちはわかるけどさ
また魔男をしました
Wow.
Talking to the typhoon.
Yep.
ちは可愛いから多めに見るけどね。
違うよお天気お姉さんと話してるんだ、
なおさら痛い。
Yeah, I'm even more worried.
な
ノブ、何やってんだ、今すぐ来い。7時にハチ子を迎えに来る約束だろ。
だって出れねえよこの台風じゃどうせ花火大会は中止だろ
見たくないの、ハチ子の浴衣姿。鼻血も言う。
Are you kidding me? I'm trying to stop you. Oh, you want to go? No shot they make it there.
Nah. Two horny guys, though. Yep.
My dick's a believer, you know?
Exactly. You'll make it work. Or yours.
Huh. Oh. Oh.
すっごい水かさですね。河原がなくなっ
They're gone.
しまった雨でしけったか
Yeah.
大丈夫？
ああ触んない方がいいよ
もう一回コンビニ行く？
着いたよ、ナナちゃん。
Oh.
はい。
さすがだなやっさん
僕にもつけて。
Dad. You like
Yeah,
you want
uh-huh.
to?
Right. You can't figure it out, Dad.
Oh. She can read my mind.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow.
All right. The pain train will continue.
そういうんじゃねえって。そういうやることしか頭にねえな、てめえは。
だってお前、恋を知った少年なんて。
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
確かに戦いだ。でも性欲では
Ugh.
ない。
Not like that. Oh.
そうだよな、餅みたい。
Yes, yes.
もち。あんたと話してる。自分がアホらしくなる。
I love that they're talking about it though.
Yeah.
思う存分可愛がってやりゃいいじゃねえか。何の問題もねえよ。
そうだけど。
邪魔ね
まあ、そう言われりゃそんな気もしてくる自分がすごく嫌。
Oh.
なんで私ってこうレンの言うこととかやるか。昔はともかく、なんで未だにそうなわけ？全然成長ねえじゃん。
Oh my god.
大体より戻すつもりすらなかったのに。
A whole existential crisis.
何味噌汁とか作ってんだ私。しかもこんな真夜中に。
俺の好物だからだろ。
そりゃ
Oh. Oh. Okay, now she's like,
Yeah. There we go.
yep, turn it off.
Damn. Wow.
Damn. Ooh.
はい。ああ、たけちゃん、おはよう。いや、大丈夫。車で行くし。
Oh, those are some good pillows.
ほとんど寝てねえじゃん。体壊すんじゃねえのか。でもそれだけ仕事入るのはやっぱり羨ましい。
This reminds me of somebody.
寝てりゃいいのに。俺の生活に付き合ってたら早死にする。
夜は毎日バンドの練習でバイト入れられなくなったから、昼間のうちにしっかり稼がねば。
デビューの話は何か進展あった？
別に何も。
Is she not telling him the truth there?
Yeah.
週の半分ぐらいをレンの部屋で過ごしてたけど、すれ違いも多く、会えるのはほんのつかの間だった。二人でいると求め合う衝動を抑制できない私たちに、お互いのことを話す。
Yeah, sure.
その方がいいと思っていた。気まずくなる余計な話までしなくて済んだから。
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't fully back together then in a lot of ways. Shit.
Okay.
Fucking vultures out there.
来いよね。
引っ越そうかな。無駄かな。
何？パパラッキョ？
ラッキョじゃねえ。俺が言ってんのは女の話だ。帰らせろっつったろ。
ラッキョって聞くとカレーが食いたくならない？
カレーには福神漬けでしょ。
カレーにはやっぱり生卵だよ。ね、匠。
俺はそんな庶民の食い物は食わん。
I love him being the heel.
Yeah.
温めて少なくなってきたら1パックずつ補充してね。焦げつかないように十分気をつけて。
What?
What's going on?
これを小皿に少しずつ取り分けて。小松さん、
No! No way!
しょうがないわよ。体調悪いんじゃね。お客様が入る前でよかったわ。
本当にすいません。
育てなんて侮ってないで。
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Oh my god. As far as ways to add to the spice, holy shit. Oh my god.
I can't believe it. Like,
You know, something that would, while their relationship's going well, something that takes her away from Nana. Getting a kid will do that.
or just being pregnant. Like,
Yeah. Oh shit. And she's
thinking about it. Yeah.
I love how this is shot, as it's just like, oh no, oh shit.
Feels so harrowing and far away. And scary.
Yeah, it's like, wait, is my entire life about to change?
しかも社員食堂で。
普段は忘れてるのに、うっかり思い出すと無性に恋しくなるのはなんでだ。
I feel you there.
なんだかんだ言って好きなんじゃん。
How could you say
It
such a
gives
thing?
me life.
早く終わんねえかな。
何が？
夏休み。
Interesting.
川野さんが今資金や人手を集める努力をしてくれてるんだよ。その間他からデビューの話が来ても浮気しないでくれ。
Right. Yeah.
代わりに僕らはガイアの自社スタジオを自由に使わせてもらえて花嫁修行中ってわけだ。
なるほど。ようやく理解できましたよ。さすがですね。
美里ちゃんさ、僕より年上なのになんで敬語使うの？
シンは私より年下なのになんで高3の宿題が解け
手伝えるのは英語だけだよ。他は安さんにでもやってもらったら。
やっぱりその美白美麗な顔立ちはハーフですよね。
What?
しても美里にはわかります。だから英語ができるんですね。
英語ができるのは外国育ちだからだよ。
Yeah.
とも日本人だ。
外国育ちってどこっていうかハーフじゃないんですかその顔で。
納得いかない？
いかないですよ。
It's because I wasn't raised by my bio parents, maybe.
いかないよ。
Or not both of them.
産まなきゃよかったんだ。
Damn. Speaking of which,
Yeah. Yeah.
she's not gonna leave there until, like, it's done.
That's positive, right? Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
うわすっげえ豪邸。
小さい小さい。ブラストのナナ様が将来建てる家はこんなもんじゃねえぞ。見てろよ大魔王。
お前もすっかり魔王の信者だな。
違うよ。魔王が私の手下なんだよ。
Yeah, he follows me.
Oh, shit. Fuck. No regrets
there's the
accept.
house, yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
Just one thing, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Wow.
have so many things set
Holy
in stone now.
shit.
Nana's perspective has been enlightened quite a bit, or at least our perspective of Nana has been enlightened quite a bit. She's not just in love with Hachi. She's feeling the way in which she had for her first love all over again. Now, if you're ever somebody that's grown, it's hilarious that they're talking like they're so old. Because she's like, I'm 21. Oh my goodness. I'm so old.
Yeah.
Just like my first love. I'm here like, yeah, that's cute. Like,
Right.
like when
Now-
you feel like you've had that teen angst, like love stirring passion, it's a whirlwind.
Oh, yes.
But if you feel that when you're in your 20s or 30s, it's almost alien. You're like, what the fuck is wrong
Yeah,
with me?
it's right.
Like I have a handle on myself now. Like I can tap into that passion, but it's not something that's going to sweep me away, right?
Yeah, exactly. It very much feels like the same kind of vibe, but then like way more extreme as like the, oh shit, I partied too hard. I'm not in college anymore, you know, right? Like, oh god, you know,
my back, yeah.
Right, my back. But then
But for her,
it's you're still in the middle of the party and it's a party of the heart, right?
Right.
And you're like, I don't know if there's
I can't control myself.
and is there an end point to this party? What? Oh god.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's going on?
Love can be agony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that she juxtaposed that with her relationship with Ren. Because the whole thing of where she's like, wait, what am I doing here? I didn't plan for this. Why does he have so much? Oh, I haven't matured at all. And then it's the, oh, it's not that.
Yeah,
It's
like-
not that. Like
She, like, in a lot of ways, she goes even more back into the adolescent side
Yeah,
of things of the, aha, that will be the house of Nana from Blast, you know, right? Like, it's nothing compared to what I'll have, you know. Ah, yes, I need to go harder, fight the power, you know, like, calm down, shonen protagonist, you know, like it's settle down.
yeah.
Settle down.
She's like, fuck, now I'm sucking his dick.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like,
Right.
Could you switch this off? Like,
Which also, just on that note, since you brought it up, I gotta say, that might be the first time I've ever like had like oral specifically be implied in an anime, or maybe they did it in this show
no,
earlier.
she could have been
but-
just kissing down his stomach. I'm joking. It's
no.
more the point that like, yeah, it
Yeah.
could be, yeah. But like, I mean, she started kissing down, you know, but stuff before, you know,
Yeah.
actually doing anything specific. But the idea that we're in this story where Nana has been awash at sea. She doesn't know
Yeah.
where her port is.
Nope.
And thus, she's been trying to get all these people to just say, like, say you need me.
Right.
Say you don't want me to do this. Please take over the wind in my sails
Right.
so that I don't have to control the rudder. Controlling the rudder is hard and painful. It's like, yes, Nana. Yes, that's part of life.
Which is why
Sorry, it's just the way it is.
And that's why I love so much exactly what Yasu says, because Yasu, of course, is the Chad as usual, right?
Yeah.
And getting this context as we're going into this next chapter, like with stuff that we see later,
so
it makes
good.
so much sense that they show this now. But like, yeah, she's like, no, come with me. And instead he says, don't go.
Yeah.
Right?
And she's like, fuck you. You guys come with me.
Like it's because it's the vulnerability of, you know, his feelings and all that stuff, right?
I don't want you to go.
I don't want you to go.
Yeah.
And also the thing that she wants of to not be alone, but it's the thing of the, hey, just stop this chase.
Yeah. Stop
Like-
avoiding the ports that are presented to you.
Right. And
It's
and
okay
she
to
can't
settle.
do that.
She can't. No, that's why in some ways she can't even pursue Hachi.
Yeah.
It's because, no, if you did, you would have to try really hard to have to settle. Like,
And
there's something so beautiful when you look at the way in which people approach relationships that are like easy ones, basically. Where it's this is a relationship where if Nana expressed even the slightest bit of like charm or riz, if you will, towards Hachi, Hachi would be like, whoa,
yeah.
I mean,
whoa.
Are you sure? Like, yeah, like
Right, like she already had her moment a long time ago of this better not awaken something within me.
Right,
you know,
right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's too late. She loves you. It's just, well, you know, she's also trying to find her port, but
Yes.
she's
And the thing
got
is-
her own idealized image of what that looks like, so she's not going to ever explicitly pursue you either.
And so here's where like this is more personal, you know, personal take, right?
Right.
So I wanna hear what you think, but this is the situation where in the romance you have the people that are in love with the person, and because it's a story, it's they're the main characters, so they have to end up together. And by extension, the relationships that they're in now can't work. And the thing is that I think they totally can, and it's the situation of you like.
I don't believe in ending up together needing to be a meta thing in a story.
No, totally.
This is not a romance explicitly.
Oh yes,
this is a drama.
Well, and especially with the lines that Future Nana dropped here, I would say it's almost most likely that they're not going to end up together.
Right.
Because you know that
the
was
story
not.
would be better that way in a lot of ways
Sure.
because it's we're gonna be close, but we're going to have so much pain and conflict along the way that will grow closer through the pain, and all the circumstances will pull us apart.
And the conflict doesn't need to be about like there is conflict about their connection and bond and all that stuff, but not the main super spice, you know, type conflict that we get in this show, right?
No.
So, you know, I like, oh man, like the fact the fact that she was able to just talk about it with Ren, and he's like, wait, you want to do it with Hachi? and like
I love his brain. He's just like, so you're trying to set up some kind of three-way shenanigans? Cause
like the way he said that, it's like he's like, I mean,
are we in an open relationship?
I get the feeling. I get the feeling they could absolutely have that conversation, right?
Right.
And yet, with how Nana is, it just isn't going to happen. Not that it couldn't happen, but
it'd
it just
be
won't.
hilarious for them to be like, so we're
yeah.
not going to do an open relationship, but we're each going to have one. And she's like, hey, no. It's like, hey, all's equal, right? You know, you have one, I have one. And it's like, who's it going to be?
Well, and the thing is that...
And he's like, I have no one right now. I'm so happy with you right now. But yeah, I'll just have that one just sitting in my back pocket.
Yeah. Just like the Pro CD skit. It's the, why don't we all just fuck each other? Just one big fuck pile.
And so anime was solved
forever. Right? Like, that actually would probably help here.
Except that's the part that I love, is that it's nothing to do with that. That's his brain. But the idea that he's trying to translate her teenage, you know, passion with that. And he's like, well, that's what it's like for guys with their libido. And yes, women, it's similar too. But
that would probably be helpful for Nana to, like... I almost wonder if there's this like sense of, no, it definitely can't be that. And so it's written off the table as opposed to actively considering whether it is that, you know?
Right.
But
so having the story then give Nana all this focus and then having her also at the same time kind of sitting there longing. And it might be because, well, in a weird way, she's like you. She's cast about. She's just following the wind where it goes. I think you're a pretty stubborn person, Nana.
Yes.
I think if you actually applied that stubbornness to every area of your life, you might actually get a little bit of happiness.
Right, because it's only selectively applied, and that's the problem. Because stubbornness, if you think about it, it's very easy for stubbornness to just turn into, wait, why am I too stubborn to change? Ah, damn it, I can't be that, right? Like, you flip it and it becomes a positive.
Right.
That's a lot of energy that you can, like, work in whatever way you want.
I love stubborn people in a lot of ways, because it's like, so where do you apply it? Because no one applies it everywhere.
Because, but exactly. But stubbornness is not the problem. It's selective stubbornness that's the problem.
Right. So it can be kind of funny because maybe this is mean, but like I love poking the stubborn people being like, so this is your thing, right? You can't do this, right?
You're very stubborn about this thing, right? So what about this specific interaction? Does it cover that? And it's like, wait,
what? That's
how dare you?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Oh man. Yes.
Oh man.
So like in this situation, if she was really fully like honest with herself, I feel like then that would work a bit better. And even though it's to the point where she feels like her own, like control of herself is being overwritten because of all these feelings and things, like she's able to acknowledge that like the feelings are that strong.
Right.
And yet she won't actually like give them the time of day.
No.
It's fascinating, and it's
sad.
It's sad.
It's really sad because, like, I think anytime someone is like, "Oh no, I'm not in control," you're in control.
Yeah.
Like this is
you just maybe don't understand why you're doing the things that you're doing.
You absolutely are in control. There is just an element of where you have pain centers or stress centers that you are avoiding.
Sure.
It's that simple.
Or even pleasure centers that you're not acknowledging. You know?
Sure. Sure. You could turn it into a positive, yeah. Yeah. I think that this is a direct mirror in a lot of ways to what Hachi was focusing on at the end of the episode. Am I running away? Am I turning over a new leaf? Nana is stubbornly standing perfectly still. She is like...
Well, and yet, standing perfect... No. See, yes...
You know
conditionally,
what I mean,
right? Yeah, right.
But then she's like, "Why am I floating away?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have no control
right?
here."
Like it's she's standing perfectly still with regards to like her
on
own,
the boat,
like,
and then the boat is
internals. Well, and then but then the boat starts moving, and she's like, "Wait, I'm moving," and she starts running, and it's like she's gonna jump off the side of the boat to be like, "No, I have to stay right there." Like the whole bit, like I definitely go on those downward spirals into existential crises from like the minute little things, I've definitely done that. But man,
this is a special flavor.
But this is like, oh man, like you're literally just cooking soup, right? You're cooking soup.
Just keep the heat on. Just don't turn it off.
Yeah, exactly, right? You've got a good thing going here with your partner. This is not necessarily what you would have imagined,
right?
But just because you're here doesn't mean that it means what it would have meant back then if you had done it then.
Yes.
Right?
You're a different person.
Because you're a different person. Back then it would have been something of you giving up on your dreams or whatever because, you lived in that kind of like black and white state of things because you were young.
Yeah, and because we're telling the story, there are the ways in which she is the same because, she's only grown in these areas. But also, no, we're also telling the story, therefore... Because you met Hachi, you are a different person.
Right. Yeah, it's the superposition. Yes, you are still you, right? It's not like you're,
Well, not even that. Just her stubbornness, her specific energy that caused her to leave and go to Tokyo.
Right.
Is the same thing that's causing her to be like, wait, should I fly the coop? Should I run? I'm like, girl, you said you have no control. So then, which is it? Do you have...
and that, again, just circling back to Yasu, no, I will not stop singing his praises.
No, we simp for Yasu
when
in
he
this
says
house.
that thing... Oh, hey, suddenly, that then, it's based on what she chooses. Either she chooses to stay with him, great, in which case she made the progress. If she doesn't, then he just gave her the impetus in the same way that the Ren's number was also an impetus, regardless of what she chooses, to then have the energy to lean into that stubbornness if that's what she chooses to do.
Right.
And if she chooses not to, then great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun mess of cats there. We got a little bit of other stuff in the episode, focusing on the boys across the cast. We kind of made sure in a lot of ways to give every boy a little bit of time here. I just love that Ren is living the life right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's just having it. The worst part of his day is that the paparazzi found him. Those bastards.
But even then, it's just like the idol like clocking and like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, they're still there.
Yeah. The idea that the younger boys specifically are also like, oh yeah, we're so excited to see Hachi in this. But then also we see some stuff with Shinichi. He's having his little time here trying to help. What's her name?
Dang it, I forget.
The super fan.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But with the English and stuff, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but his
Misato.
Yes, Misato. Ends up kind of acknowledging that he knows he's adopted. Like this is not some surprise for him or anything like that. But they either failed him in his mind and or his and or physically, but he's not just resentful of his adoptive parents, but also his actual biological parents. Right. That's how I interpreted this.
Yeah, because it's I'm in a situation that I really don't like, and I wish I'd I wish I'd never been born. Goddamn, I'm not particularly surprised given his age and the stuff that he's going through right now, but yeah, that's like the way that he'll just have these things thrown into episodes. And it's not the focus of the episode, and it doesn't steal the focus of the episode.
No.
And that's almost the tragedy of his situation.
Yeah.
Is that because he's so good at making it seem like everything's put together, nobody really checks in on him, right? Like, not really. And there's a part of him, I think, that likes it that way. That's why, he'll accept those little bits of help from Yasu, but he also, doesn't really... get help from Yasu, Yeah.
But then we got this wonderful little monologue from Nana talking about the dream that she had back then.
Yep.
And now where things are.
I love that the future was crystallized, to a decent degree by this whole, set of lines and stuff. Because I feel like it makes it clear where the failings of these characters are in case you haven't pieced it together yet.
Yeah.
And that is going to continue, right? Like that this is something that is a big enough struggle that there's going to be a lot of drama because this is something this is the ultimate final challenge, right?
Right.
And the story goes on hiatus, all that stuff. But if theoretically it gets to present or were to get to the present or something like that, or the future, then maybe after the journey that we've gone on, we will be able to overcome that specifically, right? Rather than just some sort of nebulous thing.
Yeah,
but
the idea also that Nana's desires for Hachi's happiness, for her smile, I think is kind of encapsulated within the idea that she has this dream of getting this house for them. That was a real thing. And then also I would fill your closet with all the clothes of
latest
fashions
and
stuff, so that you would smile, all the while knowing that your heart is being broken. The idea that Nana desires maybe to see Hachi's smile more than she wants to connect with her in a heart-to-heart way.
Maybe.
And there's something kind of sad about that, in that I think that Nana doesn't believe. She doesn't believe in herself in some ways, but the idea that she knows how enriched her life is with Hachi in it, and just seeing Hachi smiling, dancing freely in her garden, basically. If that dream is ever, subverted, if something comes along to take that away,
like a pregnancy,
like a Nobu situation, I am scared of what Nana will do, because I don't think she's doing this because she loves Hachi. I think she actually loves Hachi, and that thing is something that she hasn't reasoned with.
Yes.
That part is so confusing and wild and passionate that this dream is based on the ways in which Hachi benefits her just by being in her life, you know?
Mind if I take a stab at this?
Yeah, take a stab.
The idea of, you know, you're always getting your heart broken, right? It's intentionally kept unclear whether it's the we're not together and you're in other relationships and those are breaking your heart.
Sure.
Or maybe I'm the one breaking your heart.
Yeah,
right?
it's both. That's why I think it's both. Yeah.
And the I'm the one breaking your heart, that's one of the reasons why I find that so like painful and beautiful is because it's the acknowledging that I'm the one who's doing it.
Yeah.
And yet I don't feel capable of changing that.
Right. Because Nana doesn't take responsibility.
Right.
She believes she's out. It's things out of her control.
But I
at
would
least
also,
right now.
I would also throw out there, in addition to the taking responsibility thing, I think it also comes from an element of lack of esteem, confidence, feelings of weakness, and that's why there's this element of always being like, oh, Trap Nest is constantly taking people from me. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm weaker because of it. Right. I can't do these things, and so the good things that I do get are outside of my control, you know,
Right.
And so that's why she then tries so much to be in control, right? And that then becomes the problem, right? Because then, oh, hey, you know, you might end up doing things that then cause those things to happen, and yet because, like she said in this episode, I don't even fully feel in control of myself. Yeah. Well, you know, hey, acknowledging that as a feeling, great. But if you actually like stop, if the buck stops there and you don't, you know, go into that further, that's going to be a lot of heartbreak, both for you and for other people that you really care about.
Right.
And yeah. Like, and I don't even want to think about how specifically the idea of Hachi being pregnant, regardless of whether or not she keeps the baby, what that would do with regards to then Nana reacting in that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Odds that you see her bringing the baby to term.
I don't think so.
The odds.
Oh, 3%.
3%. Yeah, I give it like 10%.
Yeah. If she does, great, because I am always down for familial dynamics being brought into narrative, because I feel like that's a very just there's so much that can be gotten into there that often isn't. But
I'm just surprised, like, was this just some instance of where they just rushed into things and didn't use protection, or is it just where Hachi just wasn't on the pill and just or got unlucky?
For anyone who is curious about exactly how, like, you know, birth control and things like that work, I highly recommend you look up this actual statistics, because there is a lot of misinformation out there. But
well said.
I absolutely imagine that because Nobu and Hachi are both young and stupid, you know, not in a derogatory way, but, you know, they're just, you know,
inexperienced.
Exactly. That there absolutely could have just been a bit of indiscretion, a slip up, or whatever, you know. But yeah,
who's to say?
Who's to say?
Oh
boy.
Imagine if it's Takami's though.
God. That's some Domekano level drama. Like
I mean, like, at what point does morning sickness come about? Not the next day.
No. It's. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right, you haven't even thought about it from that standpoint, have you?
Oh God, yeah, because it's. I want to say it's like, you know, several weeks.
I think it's at least a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, but
so.
Oh boy.
Unless they just skipped some time in between things.
Yeah, they did have mentions of like summer vacation and things like that. So
yes,
you know,
Japanese summer vacation.
3 weeks?
It's 5 days, you know?
Right.
12 days or something. Ridiculous.
It's like a summer in Seattle.
Things Persona has taught me, you know? Summer vacation ain't shit. Because even when you do have it, it gets spent on auto cutscenes that just take you through the game.
You know, what you gonna do?
But then you get the beach episodes.
But yeah, the fact that in an episode where, oh shit, the main character is pregnant, we were able to have this much discussion
about the other things.
Before we even got to that. Like that. Yeah, this show's great.
Yeah, this show's fantastic. Next episode's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
And there's already so much that's not being said between the Nanas that
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
my heart breaks. For Hachi. This is gonna be tough. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.